What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Here I come. I'm trying to open up this video. All right, here I come. Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday to you all. Happy Sunday to everybody. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? I'm trying to get this video together so we can get it played. Good morning, everybody. Let's see who's in. Hey, Quintessential. Yes, good early in the morning. You still in bed? Yeah, it's still 9 o'clock where you are. Good morning, little baby. Hey, China White. What's up, Cams? Hey, you guys. I'm trying to get this video to work. I might have to email it to myself again. Hold on. Let me email it to myself one more time. I didn't mean to do that. Let me email it to myself again because I knew when I emailed it, it didn't seem like it was doing right. I was having some technical difficulties this morning, so that might be what's going on when I tried to email it. Maybe it didn't email like it was supposed to. So let me tell y'all what's going on. For those of you who watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, Melody and Martell had a war on social media yesterday. For the people who do not watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, Love and Marriage Huntsville, of course, is a reality show. Okay, it went. It's saying, let me see. Will it open up?
Knox is not being neglected.
Okay. So it's, oh, shoot. I done sent the wrong dang nabbit video. Well, we can look at that one too, but that's not the video I wanted to send. So for those who don't watch the show, Melody and Martell are oh shoot. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Melody and Martell are, well, they're now divorced, but they have a very contentious relationship. a lot of it has played out on social media because of the reality show. But to give you the short version of the story, they have 4 kids together. Martell cheated, and his side chick ended up with a baby. Melody divorced him, and now this is where we are. Okay. So they're in a custody agreement. And let me tell you what the crux of the custody agreement is, that Martell, although they're saying that Martell was trying to get, yep, that's what I was looking for right there. They say that Martell was trying to get full custody. Now, Martell said that he's not trying to get full custody. Martell said that he just wants Melody to stop having so many babysitters around his children. Now, we talked about this a little bit last week. Oh, thank you, Quintessential. We talked about this a little bit last week, where basically I understand when there is a custody situation that there are certain things that you would want to happen or not happen when the child is with you or the child is with the other parent. But at the end of the day, you really, unless it's some straight up neglect, you really can't control what happens when the child is with the other parent. Thank you, Xavier. Hey, Danny. You said early, but you here. I know, child. I know it's early for you. What's up, Demilia? Hey, Miami. You know what? I'm feeling so much better. I must have had an infection. I went to urgent care yesterday. They gave me some antibiotics and they gave me an inhaler. They took a chest x-ray. They did a bunch of stuff. They definitely saw inflammation in my lungs and all that good stuff. But I must have had some, because when I say I've only taken 2 of the, I started taking, which I'm mad at because I'm going to brunch today. I ain't gonna be able to have no mimosas, but that's okay because I feel a lot better than I felt. So I will sacrifice the mimosas this week. I will sacrifice the mimosas this week to feel better. But I just started taking the antibiotics yesterday, and I feel 100% better than I felt yesterday and Friday and Thursday. So can't wait for the, finish taking all of the antibiotics and see where I am. But thank you for asking. But I feel a lot better than I did. So thank you. Okay. So yesterday, yeah, he took her to court for full custody. He's just trying to, right. What it was his lawyer probably told him, ask for full custody so then you can negotiate down. That's probably what it, because there's nothing in my brain, even though Martell is arrogant as hell, but it's nothing in my brain that made me feel like he thought he was going to get full custody. But I feel like it was a negotiation. Well, I'll ask for full custody and then we can sort of negotiate. Now, what he really wants, thank you, baby. Now, what he really wants is to basically be able to control. He said he wants right of first refusal, meaning if Melody can't watch the kids, he wants to be able to watch the kids before she goes to get a babysitter. He doesn't like the fact that she always has a lot of babysitters around his children. Now, we're going to look at some of this video. We're not going to look at the whole thing because the video is 30 minutes long and I got about an hour. So we're not going to look at this whole video, but we are going to look at enough of the video for y'all to get the crux of what's going on here. And then I'm going to read y'all. Melody responded, and I'm going to read y'all. She responded on Instagram. So I'm going to read you guys some of what she said because she said a lot. Melody, as of late, Melody really has not been doing a lot of responding. She talks in code a lot. She talks in abstract. But she don't really be coming. Baby, she gave it to him yesterday. Like she gave it to him yesterday. Okay. I'm waiting for the video to download. I uploaded the wrong video. He did another video where he was saying that Knox, which is the son he had with the side chick, he was saying that all right, is it opening? Let me make sure this is the right one.
You say something is how you say it. Yeah, a lot of people not built to be saying the perfect thing at the right time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, it's still not playing.
Might be a little aggressive with certain things that I say, but it doesn't make me a bad person either. I don't think that I'm built for the social media platform when
it still didn't. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. It still did not. I did a screen record and it didn't record. It must not have recorded the whole thing. All right. Well, listen, we're just gonna have to listen. I'm sorry, y'all. I was trying to bring y'all the video, but we just gonna have to listen because I thought I had screen recorded this whole live, but I didn't. I only screen recorded a little bit. So we're gonna have to listen to it. But that's okay. We'll listen to it. Like I said, we're not going we ain't listening to the whole thing anyway. So let me get to the screen record. I don't know why my phone didn't record the whole thing. Nope, that's not who I want. All right.
we're just, waiting for court.
Hey, God.
You can say something's how you say it. Yeah, a lot of people not built to be saying the perfect thing at the right time. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, might be a little aggressive with certain things that I say. But that doesn't make me a bad person either, though, I don't think that I'm built for the social media platform when talking about certain topics and things like that, because that a lot of times it's my passion when I'm talking about my children, because I love my kids, and then I see certain people coming at me about that. It's like a lot of passion talking, not necessarily trying to come at certain people. It's more of it's like don't talk about that topic, but it is what it is. Popeyes don't sound bad. I'm about to tear it up too. Finna get me a breast and a wing, red beans and rice.
I'm trying to get to this first thing he said about who watches his kids.
But listen, so one of the things I saw is that Melody won the court decision, whatever, custody. She won custody. No, we haven't had court yet either, guys. And my thing is, I'll be real. I've told Melody too, I don't want full custody. I don't want her to have full custody. I don't want full custody. But at the end of the day, it's like we both have to do what we're supposed to do when it comes to these children. Like I tell Mel, like I'm the father 24/7, and I know she's the mother 24/7. Like no matter what, the court say we are the parents. At the end of the day, so I don't have a court date. So what someone was addressing is more of my attorney. His mother had passed away or whatnot, and he had got the paperwork to me probably like 20-some days late. And so
I'm gonna stop there because that's the first thing. Nothing is ever his fault. I don't know if y'all have noticed that about him, but nothing is ever Martell's fault. So now it's his attorney's fault. His attorney's mama died, so he didn't get the paperwork, and that's what Melody was talking about. Not that he lost in court. I'm not too sure about that.
But 3 times I tried to settle it outside of court, and like right now, I'm trying to settle outside of court. And my thing is, what my attorney took to her attorney is that, okay, if we're gonna settle it, this is the criteria. Like, we have to limit the babysitters. Again, guys, it's like.
So again, you're saying I tried to settle it, but you're still trying to dictate to her what she has to do when she has her children. That's not a negotiation. That's you still trying to tell her. I'm telling her that she has to limit the babysitters. Sir, what?
23 plus babysitters? You guys probably laughing like, no, that's not right. But no, that's accurate. That's what I gave my attorney. 20-some babysitters. I think that's excessive. So for me, if you're busy, if I was extremely busy, and I know that I had to have 20-some people watch my children, I'm going to call their mother first and ask, hey, listen, can you keep the kids? I got to take a flight to Texas. Can you watch the kids? I'm gonna get with her first to see if she can watch the kids. And if not, then I'll move on, But to have 20-some people watch the kids and you have not reached out to the father, a good father at that, you know?
Because he's a good father.
Around my children, I probably look too much, but, you know, I had them. And I'm going to take good care of them. I'll put them first. But, and then too, when we talk about girls, little boys, things like that, I don't want men watching my children, to be real about it.
Now, let me put that in context for people who don't watch the show. Melody's brother is gay. He's married. And Melody's brother has watched the kids, and Melody's brother's husband has watched the kids. Now, Martell has expressed the fact that he doesn't want them watching the kids. So now he's trying to clean it up and not make it out to be an LGBTQ thing. But now it's, well, when me and Melody were married, we talked about it and she agreed. And now she's changing up. It's not because they're gay. I don't want any men watching my children. As if, first of all, as if women can't do the same thing.
I'm going to be out of town for a couple days.
Bad people are bad people.
I do that to her now. Just giving her the first right. Or, you know, I love people being free. Is because I don't want men watching my children, and that she I don't want men watching my children, and that she's had over 20-some people watching my kids. I don't want to be in court. I've talked to her outside of court. And I mean, I agree with that, but I don't agree with that 100% though, you know? Because again, if you don't have time to watch the children on your watch, just call the dad. Or if it was me, I call the mom. But I said, you won't call me? She said, no, you won't call me to...
I'm trying to get to another part.
Table and stuff like that. But I got on to him too. Though, but he bumped his head on the table and scratched his
Just the part I want. Okay, hold on. So, oops, sorry. That's my Raising Canaan review. That'll be up before I leave. So the part I'm getting ready to play now, he's explaining the part about when Melody accused him of abusing their son. So listen to this part.
If you can get 2 or 3 good ones, that's gonna stick with you. Everyone scratched his little head. And then, you know, instead of Melody giving me a call, she went straight to her attorney and said that if you can get 2 or 3 good ones.
I want y'all to hear it from the beginning.
First off. And then I had no choice. Somehow, some way, Melody heard about that. And next thing you know, in December, my son had got like a scratch on his head. He and we were playing around the table and stuff like that. But I got on to him too, though. But he bumped his head on the table and scratched his little head. And then, you know, instead of Melody giving me a call, she went straight to her attorney and said that I hit my son 25 times. I gave him 25 lashes, and also hit him upside the head with a back scratcher and made him bleed or whatnot. So she had me in court for that. And she didn't even call me to ask me what happened. So for 56 days, the judge took the kids away for 56 days.
Now, let me put this into context. First of all, you have been clear to let us know that you believe in physically disciplining your children. I'm not judging. I ain't in it. I'm not. This is not about me judging whether you can or can't spank your children. I'm just saying that Martell has made it clear that he believes, and he even says it later on in this video, that he believes in spanking his kids. When this happened, what's up, DC native? Hey, boo. Do y'all think that all of this coming up talked about because of season? Listen, get out my head, girl. Get out my head, because I thought about that earlier. But I'm gonna come back to that point. Hold on, and put that up on the screen so I don't forget to come back to it. But when this happened, you were all over social media making it seem like Melody was physically keeping the kids from you. You made it seem like, hey, Goody, you made it seem like Melody was not allowing you to see the kids and that she had somehow sort of like kidnapped the kids. Y'all remember that? When he was all over social media, and remember he missed his daughter's birthday. He missed 2 of his daughter's birthdays, and he made it seem like Melody just wouldn't let him. Like she just wouldn't let the kids come back. Now we find out that this was a court order, that you were under investigation for child endangerment, child abuse, whatever the language was that they were using. The judge wouldn't let you see your children. You see how Martell plays games? He was all over social media. I wish I still had the screenshots talking about how Melody kept him from his kids, and Melody wouldn't let him see his kids. And why would a mother do that to their children? You're traumatizing the children. Bruh, the judge wouldn't let you see your kids for 56 days. Now, granted, I don't know what the scratch looked like. I don't know if it was a big scratch or a little scratch. I don't know what Tank, that's their son's nickname, I don't know what he told Melody. I don't know. And I ain't going to judge Melody because those are her kids. But what I will say is this. I don't think it was that one scratch or that one incident that made Melody go to her lawyer. I don't. I believe that because, and the reason why I say that is because when I get to the part where I'm telling you what Melody said, it's more to it than that one little incident. But Martell, see how Martell played games with us? He had people, I ain't gonna say he had people thinking because whether you believed him or not, but he was out here making it seem like Melody, because I even said, how can, if y'all have a custody agreement, how can Melody just be like, nah, you can't have your kids for 3 months, for 2 months? No, that's not how that shit works. So I knew it was more to that story, and now we're finding out because he was under investigation. Whether the charges were real or not, whether he was guilty or not, clearly he wasn't guilty. Clearly he was cleared. So whatever was happening, he was cleared of it. But it doesn't change the fact that, sir, you manipulated the situation and made it out to be more than what it was. But anyway, less than what it was, I should say. Not more than what it was, child. Less than what it was. Okay.
She accused me of that. Falsely accused me. So we went to court. I won that in court. And I'm like, I hit my son 20-some times. Where are the marks? If you hit anybody 20-some times, I'm like, where are the marks? And that hurt me so bad. Because
that's not true. You know good and well. Y'all know good and well that you can spank a child with your hand on their legs, on their arms, and they don't have to be come on now. Listen, if you grew up with the kind of mama I grew up with.
She took my children away from me. She made me miss both my girls' birthdays. She didn't even call me on Malia's birthday.
Now I will say, Melody, that if he's telling the truth, Melody, because again, I ain't saying I believe everything that's coming out his mouth, but if he's telling the truth, I think you could have let that baby call her daddy on her birthday. I don't think the court order said that he couldn't talk to him. Now again, that's if it's true.
She didn't even call me on Malia's birthday away from me. And next thing you know, my son having behavior issues and things like that in school. And now they're saying that he needs some counseling. You don't need no damn counseling. You need to be around his damn dad. I'm structured. I discipline my kids and things like that. And
so it's funny how in his mind, the fact that the school is saying your son needs counseling equates to he needs discipline. That's not what the school is saying. The school is saying that he's acting up. And let's be clear, everybody in Huntsville know what y'all got going on. So the school knows that y'all are on a reality show. The school knows that y'all have a very volatile divorce and custody situation. The school knows that those cameras are in those kids' faces, and that that all of this is acted out in a public forum. If I worked at the school, that's probably something that I would suggest for him as well, especially if he is acting up in school. But the fact that in Martell's brain, it translated to he needs to be around me because I'm structured and I discipline, that I ain't gonna say it's a red flag, but it's a pink one. You feel what I'm saying?
Since I got him back, we ain't had no problems. The first that we went to court is when she falsely accused me of that.
Okay, this is the last thing I want to talk about.
But we there. We here now. Yeah, we can stop. I don't care. Gay people, are good.
Okay, hold on.
I gave it to my attorney, and actually, at the time, I had a female attorney, and she said, "Martell, you can go." Because
okay, this is the last part. The last part I want to talk about, there's the $17,000 situation that's in dispute. If y'all remember, y'all may not remember because this goes all the way back to the beginning of when they first filed for divorce. They had a joint account that had $17,000 in it. Martel emptied the account. Melody sued, or Melody put whatever paperwork, I don't think sued is the right word, but submitted whatever paperwork that needed to be submitted to try to get the $17,000 back, because she said that was the money that was for their kids' tuition and different bills that they were paying. And Martell took the money out of the account. So this is his explanation about the $17,000. So I'm gonna read this part, and then I'm gonna let y'all listen to this part, and then I'm gonna go to what Melody responded and read her messages, and that'll put some perspective on some of this.
Abuse thing, false, but it hurt me so bad that my ex-wife got me up in court, almost trying for me to go to jail, hitting my son. She could have had me in jail. I also saw somebody talk about that $17,000. Guys, that was crazy too, because no, I did not steal $17,000 from her. I would have gone to jail. That is called contempt of court. That's when we're going through the divorce thing. If I had stole that $17,000, because she definitely told the attorneys, the judge saw it and everything. No, because I wrote down that just because we're going through a divorce, or just because we're divorced or whatever, that doesn't mean that the money that we once shared is now just yours. No, we got things to pay, and your money is included, okay? So I wrote everything down, gave it to my attorney, and actually, at the time, I had a female attorney, and she said, "Martell, you can go to jail." I'm like, this is my money. This is not Mel's money. She convinced my attorney, and my attorney, "Martell, you gonna go to jail." And I told my attorney just like this. I said, "I no longer want you to represent me."
So you're gonna tell the attorney what you can and can't go to jail for. The attorney has all the information, has all the documents, went to law school. And I'm not saying every attorney is perfect or right, but this is Martell. So this woman is telling you, based on the information that's been presented, you could go to jail for this money. You're going to tell her she wrong and then fire her.
I said that I no longer want you to represent me, because it just seemed like you don't understand what I'm saying. I said that the list that I gave you are the things that I had to take care of with our money. It was like $30-some thousand.
Now, a minute ago, it was his money. Now it was our money, and now he just said with her $17
that just came in. But it's so funny because
I'm gonna let y'all hear that again.
With our money, it was like $30-some thousand.
You heard him just say her 17. It was like $30,000. Y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard him slip up. Mm-hmm.
Just came in. But it's so funny because I'll tell y'all the whole story. Forget it. So the whole story was, I was going through my little situation, and
his affair.
Melody, she had another account. Melody went into the account. I think we got paid by OWN paid us. She went in. No, this was my extra money. So she went in, took all that money out. She was down south, and that's when I went live too, talking about my children. And I ain't seen my kids in like 12 days. So hold on 1 second.
You got to think about the rest of the lie.
And I'm like, damn. I'm not an evil person. I don't have a bad heart, anything like that. So everybody that's like out there judging me and things like, to make it seem like I'm this perfect person. Hell no. That's what I'm saying. It's like, you guys, I don't know. Full custody, because I know that you don't have the type of time, even with some mashed potatoes, red beans.
I just want to make sure that's everything I want y'all to hear.
And I guess, hey, look, the few people that's calling me a clown, trust me, it's but anymore.
All right, we're gonna stop right there. That's the gist of it. I wanted y'all to hear the part about the babysitting, the $17,000, and the abuse claim. If y'all want to hear the whole live, y'all can go to Empress Radio. She played the whole live, I think, without like commentary. I think Jamie, that's me, I think, had the whole thing without commentary. And then, of course, other YouTubers are doing what I'm doing. They're talking about it and then have the commentary. I did not see it on his page anymore, but I'm not Instagram savvy, so it might still be there. But when I went to his page and I just looked under his IGTV, I didn't see it, but it might still be there because, like I said, I'm not as Instagram savvy, and it's probably there somewhere, child. It's about 30 minutes, so that's why we're not listening to the whole thing. It's about 30 minutes because, like I said, I got about another 15, 20 minutes, and then I got to head out. I'm going to brunch, and and I got to be there by noon. So now let me read y'all what Melody posted, because I guess Melody had it, baby, because when I say Melody was given, now some of this might be repeated because I was trying to make sure I had all of them. So it might be repeated, but let me read y'all what I have, because I was trying to get them in order. So I know this starts in order, and then I think there were a few more. So let me try to get y'all everything. So this is what Melody posted on her Insta story. She said, "This is going to be good, and y'all good, and then y'all get ready. One thing I will go ahead and say is the judge ordered pull the records to return the $17,000 back to the account by Friday. He failed to do so, and the judge ordered mediation. My attorney begged me not to let the $17,000 go, but I was just ready to be divorced. So I said, forget it. My manager literally said, don't worry because you'll make it back. God has you. Ooh, y'all going to enjoy this event because I have all the proof and facts." Ooh, child, Lord. Let me read this. "What's so crazy is that this is the same person who destroyed his family and lost it all, but still thinks somebody owes you. Yes, I sure did spray. The judge threw nothing out about the $17,000. This man is delusional, but baby, start a battle and I will win the war. I can count too that he's treated terrible and ain't made them a priority. We ain't covering in 2022 nor 2023. Lose friends? Nah, because he in the live he said something about the fact that Melody don't have no friends and how he's had friends for 20 years and he got the same group of friends and Melody can't keep friends. So that's part of what he's talking about. I mean, she's responded to. You need people even when they show their colors. I walk away. There's a difference. So stop with that narrative. Man, shut up. My kids are with me most of the time. I have them. Somebody go get this mental case some help. For real, for real. I really have sat back and not said too much. Only when I didn't want y'all feeling like things were over with when they weren't. But I really, really, really been showing a whole lot of grace. She has. I'm going to give her credit for that. But I'm going to let God do the grace. Who was watching the kids when you was out? You know what? Never mind. Basically out making another baby. Okay. Ain't this the same person whose such great friends got blasted so much about those friends when they weren't bothering him? Oh, okay. The judge ordered therapy, and that was back in March. You ain't did not one session. Your priority ain't the kids and their well-being. Your priority is what it has been since the marriage. The same person who slipped up last week of filming and said you saw text messages about my brother possibly having COVID and I hadn't even been around you. So my question on camera was, how you see my text messages and I ain't even been around you in 2 years like that? And that's why I keep changing my number. Ladies, this man be out here tracking and recording, and I promised I figured it out. Oh. What up, make it make sense? Hey, boo. I was actually thinking about you the other day. I was like, I need to call Mims and check up on him. You love waking up to mess on a Sunday. Child, it was a whole mess. Ooh, so that sounds like Melody trying to say he got a tracker on her. Ooh, okay, we're going to get back. Okay. And if you're such a great guy and have all of these friends that just love you so much, then why the hell were your utilities being turned off? Melody putting all the business out, y'all. Some of these I hadn't read, so I'm reading them with y'all, okay? I know what's really up, and as my great-grandmother used to say, sometimes you gotta cut a snake off by the head. Your uncle can watch the kids, but my brother can't. Ain't no seeking for the forest for the trees over here. Oh, okay. Man, this joker been on homophobic for the longest, and I ain't said nothing about it. Nada. But I promise the messages I have ain't gonna lie. This is gonna be the event of the year. Hashtag gay basher. Hashtag been at the L. Oh, what did it say? Been hating on the LGBT community. These long ass hashtags. You gotta put the space in the right place. Never lost friends. Found myself though. Accepted revelations and moved on. You should try it. Hashtag get real with yourself. Hashtag is your ass down to heal. I guess that's what that says. Ask me, okay, a cheater, manipulator, liar, narcissist, criminal. Ooh, criminal. Hashtag next question, please. Have all the smoke for me all the time, but none for you. None for you know what? Never mind. Y'all should ask why that is. Talking about some numbers. Using the same method you use and calling babysitting, which ain't it. Hell, you at 19. So she's saying he got 19 different people that done babysit the kids, child. Shaking my damn head. These miserable narcissists ain't no joke. Whew. Whew, child. Whew, now this is the one that got me. This is the one that got me. Are y'all ready? Because this is the one that got me, y'all. Sat my kids down and had them give you names of anybody, family or not, who has watched them for any time, even if I just went down to the store. Gave them peach cobbler to whoever said the most, a scoop of ice cream for second place, and a popsicle for the person who told you the least. Are you, sir, what? Peach cobbler ice cream and a popsicle? You bribing your kids to snitch on their mama? Shame. That's why I ain't settling or mediating about this person. Sometimes something's missing in his head, and now I'm done for the day. It's fun time with the kiddos. But she wasn't done. She came back and said more. And one more thing. Who finna have 4 kids with a bad parent? Shaking my head. Exactly. Y'all ain't hear me say nothing but positive about this man when it came to parenting. And until the divorce, it was true. But since the divorce, that well has been removed, and it's a lot that ain't okay. It's a lot of hurt and bitterness being taken out on my kids, and I see it and my kids feel it. Now keep bringing your ass to social media, and I'm gonna keep tearing your ass up from this day forward. Oh my. And she still wasn't done. Revenge porn, really? Pay attention to promises, not threats. I have 4 kids some kind of way with you. Hashtag whack, hashtag typical. So he must have said something about revenge porn or something. And what the one saying, I ain't never been quiet ever. You about to see how quiet I've actually been. Attorney on 24/7. Speed dial in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, child. Okay, now let me look at the rest of the ones that I screenshotted and make sure that I got everything. Because, child, I want to make sure that I told y'all everything that Melody had said, okay, because it was a lot of screenshots, but those were the majority of them. But let me make sure I got them all. Nope, because she came back and she said some more. If friends in your inner circle is sitting in front of me, smiling in my face, eating at my table, vacationing with me while paying for car repairs and Valentine's Day flowers, and hanging with me with my then husband and one of his side chicks multiple times, then I don't need it. She talking about Marceau. You think we forgot? I sure didn't. You should have sat this one out. Sit all the way down, sir, because the way the Scorpio is out right now, tough. Now she's responded to Marceau because Marceau posted, this is what, now Marceau, sir, I don't know why you put your 2 cents in, but Marceau posted This is what happens when your friends and hashtags aren't in your inner circle. So that was her response to Marcel. She got more. If all the years you were in the inner circle didn't help, well, and then she got the emoji. Cause ain't no way I'm kicking it with my married friend's side chick, nor woman. Nope. And I called the wife and the kids family too. Nah, y'all big fake. And people be wondering why I removed myself. In case y'all wondering what I'm talking about, thanks for sending this to me. And that was the message from Marcel. Now, from my understanding, Child Melody's still talking. Hold on. Before I finish, let me just go on to her Instagram. It's because this was this morning. Let me see if she done said more, child. Let me see. Before, because I got about 10 more minutes. Yeah, maybe about 15 more minutes. Child, let me see if she done said something else, honey. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. I think this might be a new one. Hold on. This might be a new one. Hold on, let me make sure. This is the last one, and then her last one says we outgrow people. But hold on, this is the next to last one that she posted this morning. Let me read it to y'all. And when I'm in these stories, I ain't taking time to proofread nada. So take it as it is. But know that I ain't graduate with a 3.97 GPA for nothing and have my students, not advanced classes, scoring higher than the advanced students for no reason. So don't even try that one with me because I really can't. I really can't outright y'all every single time if I wanted to. So read and move along. Oh, she responded to somebody that's talking about her grandma. You know, Melody was a teacher before they started getting into real estate, right? So she's talking about can y'all hear me now? Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me now. If not, let me know. Can y'all hear me now? I said if not, let me know. Y'all can't let me know if you can't hear me. Okay. It's sometimes okay, y'all can hear me now. Okay, okay. For some reason when I plug in my phone, I need to I need to find I need to get my life together, child. I still ain't finished. I still ain't finished unpacking from France. And what I mean by that is like a lot of stuff like my chargers. I still don't have my chargers in the right place. Like I keep a charger plugged into the wall over here. But because the block is still in my luggage, I need to anyway, y'all don't care about that. Let's get back to Melody and now. Moving on. So Melody said that up until this point, people thought that she was talking. She said, but baby, y'all ain't heard nothing yet. Okay. Oh, I wasn't talking before, but baby, I'm talking now. You know, when a woman's fed up, I mean, I hate to quote, R. Kelly, but when a woman's fed up, you know, and DC Native asked me a question way back at the beginning of this and said, do y'all think all of this is coming up or being talked about because the new season is coming up? I'm a watch, but I'm sick of all of them for real, for real. Y'all know, if y'all been following my channel, y'all know that when it comes to these reality shows, I am always leery when information starts leaking around premiere time. I've said that. And thank you, Xavier. I'm sorry, you earlier you said you like my hair. Thank you, baby. Yeah, see, I took the braids out. My hair grew, it didn't grow. I mean, of course, it's not where I want it to be because I'm used to my hair being long. But it had broken off really bad, so it's just gonna take time. But it's grew. It definitely grew. I'll probably get the braids back in about another 2 months or so. I don't know why the mute. That's I hope that's good now. I don't know what's going on with this microphone. Yeah, I like my hair longer too. I like my hair longer too. I like it when it's either really, really, really short or long. I don't really like this in between, but it is what it is, child. It is what it is. I said I wanted to get a weave. I still might give me a weave. Give me like a little bob weave, a little sew in. I may do that. Happy back to school. You're in 2 weeks, child. I go tomorrow. I go back tomorrow. I'm glad I'm feeling better because, baby, the way I was feeling on Friday, I didn't know if I was going to be able to make it to the first day of school. But I'm definitely feeling better. Their relationship and the fallout makes me never want to get married. The way you can go from marital bliss to mortal enemies is something else. But you know what I'm going to say about that, ASB? I agree. And we see it, unfortunately, we see it happen with a lot of married couples. They go from being in love to just absolutely hating each other. And I think that comes out of that hurt. That comes out of that deep love and that hurt. But what I'm also going to say is, hey, yeah, I don't know why my mic keeps acting up. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a Okay, can y'all hear me? I know y'all can't see me, but can y'all hear me? All right, let me try. Now I gotta get the microphone back. I mean the camera back. Child, I'm having all kinds, but I gotta get off here in a few minutes anyway, but I'm having all kinds of technical difficulties, child. Okay, hold on. Let me go into my settings and change my camera. Okay, I'm back. All right. So it's very true about marriage and divorce, especially when the other party is hurt. The teeth come out. Exactly. Now I'm gonna say this. Melody said that he was a good father until the divorce. That a lot of this is coming up now, because of the hurt and everything with the divorce. But I'm going to say if you go back to the first season of Love and Marriage Huntsville when they were still quote unquote happily married, which we know they weren't happily married back then. We know that they were having marital problems even in that first season, but they were still together. I mean, we definitely saw a scene. We saw that arrogance that Martell had. We saw the narcissism. I mean, I will never forget. I will never forget when they were arguing at Kimmy's birthday. I mean, at Kimmy and Maurice's wedding, and they were on the top of that boat and they were arguing. And Martell called Ariane his girlfriend. I said, wait a minute. He literally called that woman his girlfriend. And then when they were arguing, when they were on their way to the wedding, and that was the first time he had said the reason why he cheated on Melody is because she wouldn't give him a blowjob. Y'all remember that? Now, he ain't said quite that. Like, he said, because she does things you won't do. And she was like, what are you talking about, Martell? He was like, oral. And I was like, so wait a minute. You justifying having an affair because your wife won't give you oral sex? And then you called that woman your girlfriend while you were in the middle of an argument with your wife about having an affair. You called the woman your girlfriend. I never forget that. Y'all can go back to my reviews. I've been reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville since season 1. I was one of the few bloggers that was doing it at the beginning because a lot of people wasn't really doing reviews on Love and Marriage Huntsville in the beginning. Y'all can go back to my reviews from season 1, and I said it in my reviews then. I said, what the hell? This man really said that he was cheating on his wife because she wouldn't give him oral sex. I went through it and we've been divorced for 20 years and he's still angry. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, it's unfortunate. That same passion that somebody can have for you in love, they can have that same, they can transfer it right over to hate. And that is sad. That's scary and sad. That's because Martell's arrogance and narcissism benefited her before he turned it on her. True, it did. I mean, the one thing, you know, Martell always wants to say he made Melody, he made Melody. You didn't make Melody. I'm never going to take that away, take what Melody has done for herself away. But I do feel like they worked in tandem. And I do feel like he helped her get to where they are today. And that because Melody is the more charismatic one, because Melody speaks well, we already saw he don't know how to speak when he tried to give his little speech at his little NS wine meet and greet situation. We saw how he couldn't even formulate a damn thought. So we know that between the two of them, Melody was the perfect presentation, right? Even down to the fact that this man can't pass the damn builder's license test. And rather than keep trying, he just said, fuck it. I'll let Melody have the license and I'll just do all the work. That's why I decided to remain a virgin and save myself for marriage. Me too, ma'am. We right there, boo. Me too. You remember my reviews, Karen? Girl, I couldn't, because I ain't never in my life heard no mess. Oh, who calling me? Oh, I ain't never in my life heard no mess like that. I was so like, I know that's not what that man just said. I know that is not what that man just said. I just could not wrap my brain around that. I said, and she still want to be with this man? I wish a nigga would ever say to me, I cheated on you because you no longer could sexually satisfy me in bed, and then turn around and call the woman he cheated on me with his girlfriend. I think the girlfriend comment bothered me more than the sex comment, because that's why a lot of people cheat, because they feel like the other person isn't satisfying them in bed. A lot of people cheat for that reason. But we arguing about the fact that you cheated on me and you said my girlfriend. Bro, he'd have been overboard. He'd have been overboard. I would have done everything in my power to push his ass off that goddamn boat. And I'm telling y'all the truth. I'm telling y'all the truth. I really feel like I would have so red in that moment. Like, I honestly think I would have blacked out. I honestly think I would have blacked out. Like I said, the oral sex thing, people say that kind of stuff all the time. They justify affairs for sexual reasons all the time. But the girlfriend thing, because the girlfriend makes it that this is more than sex. They had a relationship. They girlfriend? Hell, we got men that's been dating a woman for 5 years and he won't call that woman his girlfriend. Nah, that's my girl. Nah, that's my special friend. Nah, you know, we just vibing, we just hanging out, we just enjoying each other company. We got grown ass men that's been dating for 5 years and won't call that woman his girlfriend. Hey, what's up, Ty? What's up, boo? So anyway, y'all, I gotta get out of here because I gotta get to the brunch spot. But I'm on my way out the door to brunch. TSF will be doing their Raising Canaan review tonight. My Raising Canaan review will probably be posted in the next 30 minutes. I'm about to upload it now on my way out the door, so it'll be up in a few minutes. So y'all join us over there, child. And if there's more information, we'll talk about it at the next tribe meeting. Although I'm sure there will, because you know Martell going to respond. You know Martell going to have something to say, child. That was what F you said. I would have punched him in the face. Yeah, girl. Where you going? I'm coming. Yes, I miss the natural cut. You talking about my hair? Y'all know what? My hair actually is natural right now because it's been so long since I had a perm and she had to trim the edges. I probably got about this much perm in my hair right now. And I did my color yesterday. So the next time, probably not the next time I go back to the hairdresser, but the time after that, I'm going to put my perm back in because I don't want to be natural. That's not what I want in my life. And then I'll probably get my braids back after that. Child, you know Coleslaw gonna say something in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, y'all, let me get out of here because I still gotta upload this video and I gotta go back. I gotta run back upstairs because I don't have they took my necklaces off at the hospital. Not the hospital, I went to urgent care yesterday. They took them off and I didn't put it back on, so I feel naked. I don't have my watch on, so I gotta run back upstairs. So I gotta get out of here because I really need to be walking out the door like now. But yeah. All right, y'all, I'm out. Mwah! I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.